Hi everybody. So I'm gonna be showing you right now how I'm editing a piece of my footage. So as you can see, I'm gonna have to make this shorter because right now I'm at 2 minutes and 39 seconds. So, but just to show you, I've basically got the whole film here. I've added the sound, which was quite a challenge. But now after adding the sound, I need to add the subtitles still. But right now I want to focus on this last clip. So the first thing is that it was a bit shaky. So I've added the warp stabilizer, which is right here, to make it much more stable. So I haven't played with any of the little tools in here because I didn't think that it was necessary because I set the default analysis and this is how it looks, and it looks much more smooth than it looked without the effect. So just to show you, I'm going to take the effect off just to show you how it was before. So maybe it's not a huge difference, but it definitely was shakier. And for me, being the perfectionist that I am, I definitely really loved this filter. So again, this is the final result. Much more smooth, much more gentle. So that's the first step that I did with this clip. But what I think it's the most important part is the light because this is quite a dark clip. So what I've done is I've gone into effects, Lumetri presets, and under that I've clicked into cinematic, and the first one was called Two Strip. So I chose that because it was the first one, and I tried to experiment a little bit with it, and this is what I found. So clicking on the Lumetri control, I've gone and looked at the basic correction. And here, the first thing that I chose is exposure, of course, because I think this will definitely make it lighter. So I don't want to have a huge effect because, for example, if I click 5, it goes mental. So I found that about 1.5 was much better. So if we compare this to the 0 that I had before, and then the 1.5 suddenly makes it much lighter, and which I really like. I haven't really played with the contrast, the highlights, and the shadows, or the whites and blacks, because I think this is already quite nice, and because I used a source of light that was quite cozy, quite warm. I don't think I have to do a lot of editing. However, I am going to increase the saturation here, for example. Let's try 110 to add the warmth. Because again, I'm playing. I want to intensify what I already had from the start, which was the source of light as a quite warm source, which is why when I'm increasing the saturation here, it really accentuates this. So let me try 125. And I think this is going to be definitely the limit, or maybe I go to 122. Okay, so I think this is from before. This is quite nice, a nice shot. You can really see here how my protagonist Summer. She seems to be, she's playing with her hair. She seems to be a little bit nervous, a bit anxious about what he's just asked her, and of course this makes sense once we play it with the voiceover. So yeah, this I think this is it. I might play a little bit with the temperature as well, just because I think maybe it helps. So if I go back here, adding a 10, if I go back to the 0, it doesn't do much, which is good because I want this to be subtle, but it adds that warmth. However, I think I'm going to leave it this way because I don't want it to be too exaggerated. This has just saved my project. I've been saving this every few minutes because I don't want to lose all the footage that I've got here edited. But I think this is yeah, I think this is it with this clip. I'm going to be again playing with the image on the other clips, for example. Um, Here we definitely need a lighter image as well. So I'm basically going to be doing the same thing for this